Greetings, my friend. Today I will be reviewing Soviet Strike for the PlayStation. I really fucking hate this game because it depicts us Russians as the enemies, and this was before Call of Duty. Where will these American bastards learn that the Cold War is over decades ago? Little did he know about the game. The Strike series by EA is about piloting helicopters and destroying enemies and rescuing stuff. The first game, Desert Strike, was a success, despite being released just after the Gulf War ended. Because of that, it spawned 4 sequels, with Soviet Strike being their first 3D incarnation. It was released for the PS1 and Saturday in 1986. And like that Gex 3 copy, I hate this budget cover. Why did they have to shrink the cover out for this unnecessarily big outline? Was the yellow strip not enough? Once you start up the game, you'll notice that it uses full motion video. Hey, remember that time that people thought FMVs were the future of video games? It's ridiculous, I know. So this is the menu. What's strange is that to start the game, you press start. Makes sense, but still. Before that, you can choose your weapons, change your controls, listen to the files, and hear someone attempting a Clinton impersonation.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. There never was any Mexican Civil War.
So the plot is that Strike is an organization that stops wars from happening, and some Russian terrorist known as the Shadow Man wants to dismantle democratic Russia to get back to the Soviet times. And it's your job to stop him and end his army before it's too late. With you is Commander General Earl, Andrea Gray, who's posing as a reporter when she tries to talk to dictators, and a hacker named Hack. Sound generic?
If you crash, just as an ID, hit auto-destruct, render body non-identifiable.
The game doesn't support the DualShock controller, or any analog controller for that matter. You can use the sticks, but they aren't analog. You use the D-pad, L1 and R1 buttons to control your chopper, and the face buttons are your weapons. X is for your chain gun, and other buttons are for your rockets. Pressing the select button locks the camera's rotation to make it feel like you're playing the original games. The controls feel alright, they work even if they're digital. Pausing the game gives you some mission stats and where the objectives are, including some more FMV goodness. On level 1, set in Crimea, you're supposed to rescue Nick Arnold and send him to some palace to eavesdrop the Shadow Man and blow it to smithereens. Crimea? That sounds familiar. Did you know that the villain of Oberstrike is the next candidate and media mogul trying to take over the US using his own personal army? Something Illuminati conspiracy. Usually, these levels can be completed in 10 to 30 minutes. It is recommended to complete the missions in order. During the game, you have to pay attention to the fuel and ammo. You must conserve as much as possible, though the fuel acts like a timer. It doesn't do a difference when you idle or fly the chopper. You can find fuel canisters and ammo around the map. You also have to pay attention to your armor, as it can get damaged by your enemies. To fix your chopper, you have to rescue your men and carry them to an LZ. Each soldier gives you 150 armor points, so that's kinda fair. Although you quickly get your armor depleted because look how many Soviets are shooting at me! Rockets, machine guns, skiers! This is how I do, avoiding too much enemy contact. Once you complete a mission during the first level, you hear this rocking music which sounds like a very bad MIDI composition.
I feel like I'm gold breaking up here. Put me down there where I can do some harm. There, near that plow. I want to give him a little snow job.
So the first batch of missions are completed, and Andrea makes up a story to the public that it was just a devastating forest fire that brought down the palace. Nothing suspicious here. The second level is where you try to find and kill someone who stole a fleet on the Black Sea before it lands, alongside finding a captured prisoner. The map is mostly comprised of sea, and the mission complete song is kind of better.
Chopper out and swing in from the north.
I don't know what I'm doing here. They keep telling me that friendlies are destroyed. Then I failed the mission due to too many civilian casualties.
Good evening. Explosions rocked a Black Sea Wharf area very close to the recently mothballed Soviet fleet. Early reports suggest a training exercise gone awry. The commanding admiral has, however, activated the fleet for what he calls defensive measures. It is currently steaming out of the Black Sea towards the Mediterranean. Local governments express concern over the intentions of the largest fleet in this region. We await official comment from the White House.
I don't like the rotating isometric-ish view much. The view is so narrow and sometimes I don't know where they're shooting from. Yet I seem to not lock the camera's rotation. I'm weird. What I also hate is the auto aim system. It works sometimes, but other times it won't aim at what I'm supposed to kill. I'm shooting at the goddamn sea! I want to kill the enemy! And if you want to restart the level, you must fail on purpose, wait for the main menu to come up, and then press the start button. So time consuming. At least a simple mission restart option on the pause menu will be nice. And this is pretty much the game. It's challenging, suspenseful, and fun at times. I won't spoil the rest of the game story, so on to the presentation! Like I said, this is the first Strike game that is in 3D. The PlayStation version, at least, is decent looking. Okay, yeah, there's warping which haunts almost every 3D PS1 game, the textures feel somewhat muddy at times, and the color palette looks depressing. I mean, what happened to the fine colors of the Mega Drive versions? It feels like I'm watching Man of Steel, or Captain American Civil War. Heyo! But at least the frame rate is smooth, at times. As for music, I'm not a big fan of it. The menu music is great, but the rest is just a mess. It sounds bad. The synth guitar sounds like crap, and it sounds like I'm playing a Mega Drive game. Thankfully, you can turn off the music in the options before you start the game. Can I talk about the FMV cutscenes? The acting is alright. That's the good thing about these cutscenes. Why can't they make a simple cutscene without putting too much shit on the screen? Even if it's as simple as Nick Arnold giving you a message on the prison, they had to put analog errors. It's really distracting. Were the cutscenes edited by a trailer house? DC jokes. Thank God the FMVs are a thing of the past. Wait, they still use it? Well, at least it isn't bombarded with unnecessary crap. The voice acting can be a bit cheesy, like the aforementioned Clinton impersonation and the Russians. At least the game isn't trying to be too serious. So that was Soviet Strike, and it was a good game. As a kid, I didn't know what I was supposed to do, and I didn't play the game that much until fairly recently. The controls are fine, albeit only digital mode. The graphics are passable, yet the cutscenes are real distracting. But at least some of the dialogue is cheesy. What's disturbing is that it kind of predicted the invasion of Crimea. A few might call the developers Illuminati members, but that's just ridiculous. That was just a coincidence. Wait, what?